Game day, Alyssa Thomas. Phoenix Mercury host New York Liberty in WNBA playoffs. The 2025 WNBA playoffs are here, and the No. 4 Phoenix Mercury are set to face the No. 5 New York Liberty in a first-round matchup. Game 1 is 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 5 p.m. ET, Sunday, September 14 at PHX Arena and will be televised on ESPN. Game 2 is Wednesday, September 17 in New York at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 8 p.m. ET, also on ESPN. Game 3, if necessary, would be back at PHX Arena on Friday, September 19, with time and TV to be announced. The Mercury went 3-1 in the regular season against the reigning champion Liberty, including a victory in a tough road contest in New York on June 19. We're seeing the defending champs, and they're the champs until somebody else beats them. Mercury coach Nate Tibbetts said, "I think our group is excited because once you get to the playoffs, you're going to get good teams no matter what. We put ourselves in position to host, which is great, but we know that there's a lot of work ahead of us, and they're a talented team." The Liberty were locked at the 5th seed for quite some time, which meant the team began preparing for Phoenix at practice as early as September 8. Mercury forward Alyssa Thomas said she and her teammates knew they would face the Liberty in the first round and have been preparing for them as well. "They're really big and clearly they're reigning champs," Thomas said. "For us, it's about playing our game. We got to look back at all the video over the 4 games we played them. Last game, they weren't at full strength. For us, it's seeing what worked against them and go out there with a great game." 3 key matchups. The Liberty have dealt with key injuries down the stretch, including to point guards Sabrina Ionescu, forward Brianna Stewart, and forward Jonquel Jones. But New York is back to full strength just in time for the playoffs. And with Stewart back, it sets up a big meeting against Thomas. The pillars of their respective teams meet in the playoffs for the first time since Stewart and the Liberty eliminated Thomas and the Connecticut Sun 3-1 in the 2023 semifinals. Stewart posted 27 points to take care of the Sun in Game 4. 2 years later, the rematch is on. Thomas closed out an MVP campaign and broke her own triple-double record in the regular season. She will continue her role as the free safety on the Mercury and lock in on several Liberty players. Another matchup to look forward to is center Natasha Mack going up against Jones. In the last meeting, Mack was the energizer on defense and helped the Mercury score 26 points off the Liberty's turnovers. The Liberty were out of sync in that matchup due to their injuries, including Jones, who was dealing with an illness in that game. With Jones back to full strength, Mack will have one of her toughest defensive assignments yet. Calvin Copper isn't shy when it comes to big games and will once again be supported with a team full of all-stars. Copper's relentless defense and her ability to play downhill will likely be challenged by former teammate Natasha Cloud. Cloud will have her eye on most players as she's able to defend all 5 positions and will find her way everywhere on the court. What the Mercury need to do to win Game 1. The Mercury have proven playoff performers, Thomas, Copper, and Dewana Bonner. But Setu Sabally could be the difference maker. New York is certainly preparing for Thomas and Bonner, whom they faced when the pair were in Connecticut. But as defenses lock in on Thomas, Sabally is left open and has been stepping up lately with some big threes and defensive plays. If Sabally and the younger players take advantage, then the Mercury can beat the Liberty. What the Liberty need to do to win Game 1. Now that the team is healthy, the Liberty are back to being one of the more intimidating teams in the league. In their lone win against the Mercury this season, the Liberty were at full strength and didn't have players out of position. The consistency allowed Ionescu to thrive and take 21 shots that she turned into 29 points. With forward Emma Meesman added into the mix, the Liberty could wear the Mercury down in the paint and turn to Ionescu on the perimeter to win the first game.